and welcome back. So we're gonna jump right in. I've already filled in my eyebrows using my Wet n Wild liner, and I set them with my clear brow gel. And now I'm just gonna prime my eyes using my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And priming just ensures that your eyeshadows last all day long and stay in place. And after I've blended that out, I'm going to go in with my NYX bronzer, and I'm going to use this in my crease as my transition shade. And just blend that back and forth from outer corner to inner corner. And now I'm picking up my Wet n Wild palette. This palette, I found it at Target, I believe, and I'm just going in with the yellow champagne color, and that's going to be my lid color. And now I'm going in with this L'Oreal Duo eyeshadow, and I'm using the darkest color in the palette, and it's a dark brown, and I'm just using that to add some intensity to the outer portion of my eye. And now I'm just grabbing a matte face powder, and I'm using that as my brow bone highlight because I didn't have an actual shade to put underneath my brows, so I just used that color, but you can use whatever you want. And now I'm just picking up some mascara, and I'm going to coat my lashes with this and prep them for the false eyelashes that I'm about to put on. And these eyelashes are just from the drugstore. I think I found them at Walmart. I think it's the Kiss brand, and it's in the number 5. Alright, and after you have your eyelashes put on, you're just going to put on another coat of mascara. And I'm just going back in with that darkest brown eyeshadow, and I'm putting that back in the outer V of my eye just because I always feel like you lose some color when you're putting on eyelashes. And gonna pack on that yellowish shade again on my lid. And after that, we're gonna move on to the face. So for foundation, I just used a mixture. I used the L'Oreal Infallible and the Maybelline foundation. It's the Dream Matte, I believe, or the Dream Mousse. I'll have all the products I used down below in the description box just in case I missed anything. And I'm just blending that all over my face using my e.l.f. stippling brush. And after foundation, I like to set everything just so that it doesn't move. So I just go in with my Maybelline powder. And now I'm gonna do concealer. So this concealer is from Target, I believe. It's the Maybelline concealer, and I'm using that to highlight all the high points of my face. So my nose, my forehead, underneath my eyes, and a little bit on my chin. And now it's time for the contour shade. So I'm going back in with my NYX bronzer. Actually, no, I'm setting my under eye concealer using my NYX powder. And that's just a translucent powder that I'm using. So it doesn't really give you any color or anything like that. And now we're gonna contour using my NYX bronzer, the same one that I used on my eyes in the crease. That's exactly the same one I'm gonna use to contour the temples of my forehead, contour my cheekbones, and a little bit on the jawline as well. And just blend everything to make sure you have no harsh lines. And now I'm just going back in with that NYX bronzer, and I'm going to use that to contour my nose a little bit. Now it's time for blush. I'm using the Milani blush in the color Luminoso, and this is just a peachy shade. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, and I love using shimmery blushes for the summertime because your skin just glistens. And now I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. I'm using I think this is a L'Oreal highlighter. It's a liquid illuminator, and it's like a pinkish shade, but I like to use a liquid illuminator first and then set it with a sort of powder highlighter. So I'm putting that on my cheekbones and on my Cupid's bow and a little bit on my nose. And I'm going back in with my NYX bronzer. I'm letting that highlighter sit on my face for a little bit, if you were wondering. And I'm going back in with the bronzer to go underneath my lash line and give it some color. I'm taking the light brown color that I used first, and then the darkest brown that I used on the outer V of my eye for underneath my eyes. And I'm just gonna coat my bottom lashes now with the same mascara I used before. And now I'm gonna line my waterline using my L'Oreal Jumbo pencil. And now I'm just picking up this brush. It's just a flat brush, and I'm using that to blend out that liquid highlighter that I had put on my cheeks before. And then I use my finger just to sort of melt it into my skin. Now I'm just taking a fan brush and going back in with that yellowish shade from the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to use that as my highlights because, as you all know, in the drugstore they don't really have any good highlighters, and this is an all drugstore makeup products makeup tutorial, so you got to use what you got. And I'm just putting that on my nose, my Cupid's bow, and on the high points of my cheekbones, and a little bit around my eyebrows. And once you're done highlighting, now it's time for the lips. So for the lips, I'm just using a Wet n Wild lipstick, and it's a bright fuchsia color. And I'm just taking a lip brush here because I didn't have a lip liner in that exact color. So I just am lining my lips using the lip brush, and then I just filled in my lips with the lipstick and just sort of perfecting the edges. And here I wanted to give my lips more so of a matte appearance and the lipstick was glossy, so I'm just using a NYX translucent powder, the same one I used before, and just putting that over my lips to mattify the lipstick. And now I'm just curling my eyelashes, and once you're done curling, this look is complete. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and like it and share it, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!